Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chef Cutting coming to you live. Would like to talk to you a little bit about, you guessed it, the culinary arts. This is something that I want to talk with you about that has to do with more of using this up here and not necessarily breaking open the book. So take a second here to take a deep breath and think about some of the things that I'm about to talk to you about and apply these to your daily chores on not just controlling food cost, not just understanding how to make your quality of food better, but also holding your pars and being able to take care of your coolers properly. So this is going to be one of those things where I'm going to take 2 or 3 minutes to review with you some very sound goal setting practices that I use and that they will, I would expect, help you through your culinary courses and also give you a leading edge on some of the people in your class and impress your teachers. Without further ado, I'll just go ahead and start. Okay, so first thing we're going to talk about is goal setting. Goal setting is not an easy thing to do, and the reason why is because you have to ask yourself 5 questions. Those 5 questions are, and I know this is going to sound silly, so just remember, 5 questions. Here we are. Where, what, how, when, why? Now, I know you've heard that a long time ago, right, in school. Well, there's a reason for that, because those 5 questions make you fail-proof. I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to reduce food costs by 2%. How? Ask yourself that. How am I going to do it? When? Where are you going to do it? Why are you going to do it? You remember what the last one is? How, when, why, where, what. What are you going to do? Now, the thing that's really, really important about understanding those 5 questions is that once you've asked the first one, which is the how, and I suggest you always ask that question first. Once you ask that question, you come up with a lot of answers. And you realize real quick that bringing food costs down 2% is way too an aggressive goal. The goal you want to look at is possibly contributing to that, and that's what we call sub-goals. And so when you look at something like food cost, what encompasses food cost could be, and normally is, dairy, meat, seafood, dry storage, and a beverage. So when you look at all those 5, you're going to find maybe one of them is more out of whack than the other. And maybe there's a consistent trend that one of them is out of whack more than the other. So then you can automatically say to yourself that, and we'll take meat for example, because that's an expensive protein. We'll say that meat is more expensive and also has problems in your food costs for the last 2 periods of your GL, which is your general ledger, for your P&L, which is your profit and loss statement. And we'll say that those 2 periods were the periods where you had to look at it the most and say, there is something going wrong there. Once you've done that, then you can decide, my goal is going to be to bring meat down by 1.5%, which will contribute to your 2% number of overall maybe 0.5%. So in these 5 minutes of discussion, you have learned that making a too aggressive goal will never get you where you want to go. But looking at a piece of the pie, in this case the meat cost, can contribute to bringing that goal in line. So maybe you make that 2% a yearly, or what we call an annual goal, and you make your meat cost a quarterly goal. Always still asking the 5 questions. How, when, where, why, what. If you do that with your pinky, that'd be cool. Anyway, so that's all I have for you today. I hope this has been helpful for you. Trust me when I tell you that probably in some culinary schools that would have cost you $1,000 to learn in a week. But in this case, I give it to you for free because I want you to be successful at what you do. Make sure you use these 5 questions in all the ways so that you ask yourself questions on how to resolve things, whether you're in school or doing your job or in a career, because they will help you. Thank you.